from Quick Shot. It's RNG EDG. It's our G2 Fnatic to run into Game 3. But look at where Flandre is. He's left top. I think he backed, and he's just moving straight in. Cryan, is he aware that there's a fat man over the wall? Well, now he is. The Emperor divides. And the Pyramid's still going strong for an EDG first blood.
Really nice play coming out from EDG. Hysterics, honestly, I blanked when I saw Gragas around the mid lane. I thought, what's so weird about this? It's Jungle Gragas ganking mid, but you're right. It's not that meta anymore. Flandre on the Gragas. We talked about this a lot earlier in the split that Flandre is one of the most active top laners in terms of actually transferring his pressure to other lanes. In this scenario, it's actually the opposite, where he's losing the 1v1 so harshly, he was getting frozen out of his wave. He moves down to mid, him and Scout combo up very nicely for that Shurima shuffle into the body slam, and they find a nice kill.
Part of the nice AP damage that comes through from this comp, remember that you've got a actually really good balance considering you've got Tristana in there as well. Not sure what happened top, but Xiaohu has ulted and Flandre body slammed mid-animation, so he went flying and lost some calories along the way. While everyone's setting up for the Herald, and Lyric, you know the LPL best.
Yeah, we have package on Cryan. He can look for a big engage here. Ming also has the ultimate.
Big one's getting thrown out left, right, and center. That's a good phosphorus bomb, but that's the third big one that's actually thrown out from Cryan. He's stacking another. Package lines up the river. And the Doggo Corki actually separates him. That's a flash onto Flandre. There's a lilting lullaby. RNG 5 versus 1. The man's dead. Fate's Call used Mako with a great ulti. Sets up Jer, and somehow EDG with a numbers disadvantage are winning the fight. 4 versus 3, RNG are losing it all as they re-engage. Mako sets it up again. Xiaohu left on an island. It's all gone so terribly wrong for RNG as Mako disengages on top of the Gnar, and EDG with the perfect setup.
And it looked so dire at first, where it actually looked like as Flandre was going in, the rest of the EDG members were starting to head back to mid, realized, oh hey, we're going for a fight here. And as you said, nice capitalization coming out from Mako and JJ. In the end, Rift Herald still goes over to RNG though, so a bit of a trade, but definitely in favor of EDG.
The Herald can mitigate some of that gold that's just been picked up.
And the question for RNG is, where do you drop this one? Again, I would expect to see it still given to Xiaohu, but we're going to go straight into this replay. Wei jumps in, and yeah, the other members of EDG were either waiting out the ultimate or trying to back off. Flandre down immediately, but Mako gets thrown in by Viper, finds a really nice engage in ultimate, sets up JJ to just run in and clean house. Keep your eyes on Scout and Viper as well. They're just free hitting this whole time. And just consistent burst damage coming out from the side of EDG completely wipes out numerous members from
RNG to utilize Cryan. Bit of poke start to come out. The Swell Seeds to get the lilting lullaby. Xiaohu about to go mega as Ming gets pulled on in. Remember, package still there. Xiaohu about to evolve, but JJ turns his attention. Xiaohu about to jump on up, but only ults JJ for the one the Onslaught of Shadows used. The package lines up defensively. Xiaohu over the wall, the Magnet Storm used, and EDG are getting dangerously low. It's Gala with resets. They've pulled them apart. Viper isolated, sent back with the Buster shot. He'll do some damage, but not enough to give EDG this dragon.
Hysterics, I honestly can't believe EDG lost that fight. We saw so many tools from RNG either used defensively or one member. Gnar ultimate comes out only onto JJ. The package doesn't hit anyone. Rocket jump comes out, but Gala instantly gets numerous resets. We saw a really nice Q coming out from Wei, as well as I think is his ultimate. But we just saw EDG's health bars melt out of nowhere. And actually, thank God we're going to get a replay, because right now we see Ming engage, gets chunked super low right away. Keep your eyes on Xiaohu though, because he's threatening the flank, is going to turn mega, only gets a one-man ultimate. Suddenly though, complete chaos everywhere.
Lullaby.
And it's, ooh, you're right. Nice ultimate coming out from Wei. And then Gala and Cryan just able to throw down a ton of AoE. Gala especially just completely melting these members. And it was all set up, it looks like, coming out from Wei. Wei and Xiaohu doing a nice job. Xiaohu frontline, Wei setting it up. And then the rest of the damage dealers just burning down EDG.
And now we're back. We're doing this again. And Xiaohu,
oh my God!
Everyone goes into the wall, drop down. RNG blow this game wide open. The dragon was once, but Xiaohu does it again.
And this is why we've been talking about Xiao, who is potentially one of the best top laners in China this split. It's his first year at this role, and this guy is absolutely insane. The only thing I'm sad about Hysterics is there's no Baron, there's no Dragon, there's no reward you get for being so good.
We'll watch this again. He's about to evolve an EDG like it's just a small creature.
And let's be honest, EDG funnel into this choke. Do EDG give this to him? Yes, but he completely slam dunks this play, lands the 4-man ultimate, and it just keeps snowballing for the side of RNG. But don't get me wrong, this game is still close. Not even a 2k gold lead for RNG, and EDG are the team leading in Dragon.
Setting himself up in River 2. But EDG just clearing some of the vision, trying to threaten the Baron play against RNG.
And sadly, had Xiaohu not just popped... Ooh, goes in!
He's in again! He's in again! Scout, half health. Away he must go. Xiaohu goes into Mininar, and he's just going to be destroyed. But the Lilting Lullaby puts everyone into a napping state. Scout disengaged ulti, trying to keep Gala from him, but the AD carry jumps on in, interrupted by Flandre, but Ming is the best friend. Scout on the backside, rather crying, excuse me, has already dealt with the leftovers, and EDG lose it again.
But same Hysterics, way with another massive Lilting Lullaby is really what set this up for RNG to win. Cryin and Gala both survive. It doesn't matter that Xiaohu's ult this time was only on one person. It was on Scout. He forced Scout away immediately. And RNG definitely will be able to pick up this Baron.
They've got so much DPS with just the 3 left remaining. Look at the death time as the teleport being committed. Flandre wants to run on in. It's dodged though. Flandre goes into the nothingness and he'll explode. Xiaohu comes in to help save the day if it was ever needed. And over the wall, JJ, can he get the steal? It's low, but he took Ghost, man. And Onslaught of Shadows, I don't think he had it at the time.
Hysterics into the nothingness is not where you want to be. Flandre's Gragas. Flandre actually isn't that tanky, can get instantly melted by the side of RNG. Now we're up to a 5k gold lead. We're getting to a place where this really matters. We're going to go back to the replay. Xiaohu goes in, gets knocked back by Flandre, so instantly pops out Omega, gets bursted down. But there we see the sleep coming out from the Lilia. 3-man, instantly followed up. Sure, Scout bursts him down, but guess what? Both Tristana and Corki are alive. Not only do they have damage, but they have mobility, so if you get over walls, they will constantly be able to follow you, and RNG clean up the fight. People might be thinking, well, why shouldn't EDG win team fights? And it's like, the problem is RNG not only have more damage, but they also just have more AoE damage as well. Corki, Tristana, Lilia, you're hitting more members, they're squishier than you, you have a beefier front line. You have more CC tools available in your kits between Gnar, Lilia, and Nautilus. Just the tools are there. It's not saying if RNG make a mistake and totally like flop an ultimate or an engage, EDG can definitely win. But if the deck is even, oh god. Oh god,
EDG
beautiful.
who step into this. Who's in? Over the wall, Ming flashes in, gets the knock up. The Nautilus absorbing damage for now. RNG still without the core of their front as Xiaohu then evolves. Flandre disappears. And EDG now running away. A lot burned, but we can see RNG actually don't get everything they want.
Wei has done such a good job at finding these multi-man sleeps. It's so disappointing that RNG just weren't in a position to follow up. Oh,
JJ going in. Stride Breaker used Hyper Swell Seed dodge. JJ's low, but they still engage. Maker flashes in for the Magnet Storm. Viper free hitting away. He returns in with the Fate's Call. That was almost a JJ kill thanks to Viper, but the timing worked out in the end. And now with these low health bars, it was already an RNG Baron. It feels like it sure is now.
And it didn't even matter that RNG weren't able to take advantage of their ultimates, or like Xiao, who got nothing, because they still just have more damage, just out DPS, and Kenji
has ult for the steal. Way too late. EDG have to back away now for sure. Baron given over, and one more step for RNG to close out this series, to close out the night, to move to 10-1 and be the best team in the LPL for 2021.
And Hysterics, it feels set in stone now, because now you have Baron. So you are going to secure that you have lane prio, you can push out the waves, which means you get river control. We've seen that they have this poke, they're going to have more vision, and this should be a free Ocean Soul for the side of RNG. Maybe JJ can run in and try to steal it with his ultimate, but I think things are looking pretty rough. And actually, on top of it all, it looks like Cryin is packaged.
Yeah, he's gonna be such a threat, and we've seen the package plays already on top of that as well. Mako hit with a swell seed. They don't force the lilting lullaby. Wei has his ult once again. Scuttle secure, but does it cost everything? EDG now running for their lives as Xiaohu knocks him into the wall again. It is sleepy time once more, but are you really sleeping if you're dead? As Crine lines the package up to put himself in position. A close call as Viper gets into the thick of it. He'll come out of the GA, but into a real death. RNG took it all as expected, and now they'll run to the base.
And they're going to completely ignore Dragon. They're just going to push down. Looks like Xiaohu has a base, going to TP in. But RNG are proving they are the best team in the LPL right now.
They'll run through this inhibitor turret, inhibitor next as well. Nothing stopping them. The death time is long. Scout has to watch and try for a miracle play, but the Emperor's Divide against Xiaohu means absolutely nothing. He flashes, he moves back to the fountain, and just like that, RNG, the best team for 2021 here in the LPL.